What's going on YouTube? My name is ADCArtAttack, his name is Bob, and welcome back to a brand new episode of my 10 style swap drawing challenge type thing where I'm going to be doing 10 different styles and different YouTubers. What? That's right, if you didn't catch that, I'm going to be doing different YouTubers in different styles. This is going to be completely fresh, new to me, and random because I have no idea who, what, or how we're going to do these different peoples. Should have planned this better. Little confession here, I'm gonna be doing 6 different YouTubers today, not 10, because I'm just lazy. I'm just really lazy. No, I'm just kidding. The reason I have chosen 6 YouTubers today is because these are 6 of my favorite art YouTubers, and I want to allocate as much time as I can to each one of them, and doing 10 of them would just be so much, and it wouldn't allow me to respect each one of them, so yeah, I want to give myself a little bit more time for each one here today. Yeah. And so appearing on your screens right now, we have the 6 YouTubers that I have chosen, my favorite art YouTubers that I've chosen today to draw in our different styles. And appearing on this side are the 6 most popular styles from my 10 style swap videos, as chosen by you guys in those videos, because yes, I do read those comments, and these were the most popular ones throughout every single episode of the series. Yeah. So right here we have our 2 dark friends, Clive and Frank. Now in the back of Clive we have the 6 YouTubers, and in the back of Frank we have the 6 styles. So what we're gonna do right now is pick out one of each randomly. I can't see, I'm trying so hard not to look down. I can't see what's inside these, and pair them up with the other. That didn't make any sense. So starting off with the YouTuber. One YouTuber first. 1000. Oh, the good one. 1000 and Tim Burton. Stay flat. Jazza. Come on, Simpsons. The Simpsons! The Simpsons! No way! Wow. That's great. Next up we have Super Rae Dizzle. Ooh. Dragon Ball Z. She's a big fan of Dragon Ball. It's actually a good style. Ace of Clay. That's gonna be difficult. DC Comics. I don't know what to do with that. I was hoping ZHC would have got that. ZHC. Oh, he drew the short straw. ZHC got Portrait. Okay then. You have to try and do something special with that. And the final one has to be Chloe Rose Art. Yep. Finally going with Creepy. Oh. Chloe Rose and Creepy. Oh no. I apologize in advance. Oh no. So here are the matchups. Now what I want you to do before we start today's video is leave your comment down below, letting me know which one of these matchups you are looking forward to the most. Then at the end of the video, I'm going to be asking you to edit your comment or comment underneath your comment, letting me know which one is your new favorite. Now, I absolutely love when you guys leave these comments because it is a great opportunity for me to see if I have impressed you, let you down, or surprised you in any way, shape, or form. So, to start things off, we have ourselves a grid separated into 6 equal-sized squares. Don't measure them, just trust me. And before we officially begin, allow me to explain the format of the video today. I'll be drawing each YouTuber in a different style. During the process, I will talk briefly about why I am a fan of each of these artists, as well as how I created each of these artworks and what it is I look for in these styles, hopefully giving you a helping hand when you attempt a style swap of your own. So, with that all being said, it is time to get started with the 6 YouTube style swap. Let's begin. 1000 in a Tim Burton style. So, kicking things off today, we have a relatively new YouTuber on my radar. But just because I am new to him does not make him any less of a quality artist on this list. 1000 is amazing. He has an awesome format, creating his own music and songs with great skits and comedy. So I just had to include him. Now, he was fortunate enough, or unlucky, to get the Tim Burton style. Fortunate because I consider this style to be one of my strengths, but it is a Tim Burton, so sorry bro. I began this as I would any style, by physically or mentally drawing him out as he is, using this reference. From here, it's just a matter of manipulation, looking at key points within a style that I can bring over, however simultaneously considering key features of 10-2. 10-2? 10-2. 10 has big eyes. No offense. He's a good looking guy. but I'd consider your eyes to be a key feature, and woo! Tim Burton loves eyes. Actually makes my life pretty easy. We also see a common theme with Burton's style of sucked in cheeks, a narrow facial structure with harsh lines, so any prominent lines we can borrow from 10 we will include. Of course, his hat and his hair should also feature, with a heavy emphasis on the hard nature of Burton's style, so hair should appear firm yet flow, which is simply a matter of less curves and more direct lines. I also figured 1000 loves to create unique custom styles of art and recently made a video customizing a PlayStation 5. A video I personally have wanted to do, but I've just been too afraid to. Although he kind of has twisted my arm and I shall eventually. Also, I came up with this really dark story. I imagine he wouldn't be too happy with this drawing, so yeah. He stole my hand and used it to paint with. Onto the line work, an aspect of Burton's style that isn't as iconic and something I usually take personal liberties with, so the inking is done in my style with considerations on harshness. But the colouring is where we truly see Tim Burton's style emerge. It's a washed out cold style, so you are going to want to find your desaturated colours. However, if this is not an option for you, there are other options available. This isn't what I'm doing here, but if you choose another option, colour your piece as you would, then overlay it with a warm grey. This will immediately wash out your colours. It's what I have done in all the previous attempts of a Tim Burton style. However, we went with another style thing today. In the end, that is one creepy 1000. You know what? It looks like him. It really, really does. I am actually very happy with this piece. This one looks pretty cool. I am not displeased. I mean, seriously, looking at the two side by side, the him and the drawing, yeah, I see it. Do you see it? Hopefully. Moving on. Jazza. In a Simpsons style. Alright, so Jazza. Well, let's get the obvious out of the way. I am a fan. I am a big fan. Big. Jazza is the grandfather of YouTube artists. He is and was all of our inspirations when coming over to this platform. We owe him a great debt. By the way, did I mention I freaking worked with him on a video? Sorry. Jazza got The Simpsons. Like, holy cow, that is a perfect match. And I'll be honest, turning that into The Simpsons is not that hard. Can someone help me? I mean, I'm drawing this and I don't know why Jazza translates into this style so well. I mean, I honestly didn't struggle at all. Now, that's not to say it's going well, but I don't really feel any pressure. Except for the inking. I will always stand by this. The Simpsons is the most difficult style to ink. They have way too many large areas of nothing. Smooth lines with nothing around them. It is super difficult to get right, and the lack of details makes mistakes a lot more visible and harder to hide. Colouring wise though, yeah, really not much to speak about this either. Once that yellow skin is down with simplistic shading, the only important thing to carry over was a red shirt. I don't know why, I just always imagine him in a red shirt. Crikey, it's Jazza. I mean, yeah. This is getting good. I mean, 1000's one was really good, but Jazza's looks, I'm loving it. I like it. It looks like Jazza. I'm so happy with this. Yeah, nothing I would really change here. I am overall quite pleased, quite satisfied, and in my opinion, it's going well. Wow, this is so rare. I'm usually not doing well. Moving on. Super Rae Dizzle in a Dragon Ball Z style. Yet another example of an absolute perfect style choice. Granted, I don't think drawing her in this style is going to be easy, but she is a big fan of Dragon Ball Z, which of course makes her cool and awesome. Now, Rae is one of those creators, you never know what is coming next with her content. She finds these art supplies that no one knows exists, and you get to learn something in a fun, chill, and casual manner. She's certainly one of the more vibe channels where you can just kick back, watch one of her videos without requiring a coffee and full alertness to enjoy it.
which is actually a really nice change of pace, because we're all just crazy over here. Now, drawing a female character is not a strength of mine, so to do so, I have sourced characters like Bulma from Dragon Ball to assist in the process. However, my many years of drawing Dragon Ball, I've always felt at home with this style. It's how I learned to draw, so the more I progressed, the more comfortable I became. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to the coloring. Now, usually I would do the inking first, however, previously I had a little bit of an issue with the inks. I don't know, they're just not drying on this paper, so we're gonna skip that step, do the coloring, then ink over that. The coloring has had many styles over the years, however, one thing we should all agree on is the structure of the shadows. Now, this is learned over time, but Dragon Ball is specific about the shadow placements. Now, yes, I do pick some really bad colors here today. As you'll see when they dry, I just totally messed up. You see, usually I would have the black lines to assist in the contrast. It totally caught me off guard here. Although, as we progress, not all is a loss. The clothing and the shadows are balancing very nicely. I am still just not too keen on the skins right here, but I'm satisfied enough to move on to the inking. But I gotta say, there really isn't much to say about the inking, other than Dragon Ball doesn't have a specific inking style. It's more of a personal preference. So I utilized a Dragon Ball style that I have learned over the years and I feel most comfortable with. In the end, I have to say, I think I captured the style very well, and if we look at a side-by-side comparison of the reference used to the drawing, I think we did it. I think this does look like a Rae in a Dragon Ball style. Of course, when you are doing something like this, nobody is going to have the right opinion, but hopefully you can agree that this does look at least a little bit okay. I'm just really sorry about the skins. I don't know. I'm trying. I'm really trying. Moving on. Ace of Clay in a DC style. Ace is the most recent artist in this list to hit my radar. I discovered his channel whilst doing my first ever sculpture and I am hooked. This guy's content is awesome. It is so easy to get lost in watching the process of his work, and I highly recommend having a look over there and seeing what you think. But come on, man, why did you pull the DC style? I mean, it's not your fault. I really didn't think about this because I have no idea what I'm doing. I mean, it wouldn't matter who I chose, really. I have no idea. I don't know what to do. So I started, as is tradition, by drawing Ace as he is. Then I comicized. You know what? You kind of look like Thanos, dude. I'm gonna color you now. Maybe we can save you. Why are you shirtless? Why did I do this? You were supposed to be wearing a shirt. Bro, he looks like Lord Fuckwad. Inking will save this. Actually, I really love the inking of DC work. I've always found it the easiest of styles, specifically someone like Jim Lee. I feel free, as if I can put a line anywhere and it works. So seriously, that's what I do. I just put a line anywhere I get a feeling. There's no immediate plan here. Just be free and enjoy it. Sweet baby Jesus, he's glorious. Okay, so I added a color wash in the end. This was looking awful, so I bailed out and I made a plan. Make him out of clay. So this right here has turned into an attempt of a clay rendition of Ace. I think now I can get away with it being shirtless and bad. I am so sorry. ZHC in a portrait style. Okay, so admittedly Zach drew the short straw here with a portrait style. But I just couldn't leave this style out as so many of you seem to love it despite me being far from a portrait artist. Guess I'll have to do something special in this tiny space. So I have followed Zach for many years, discovering him first on Instagram and witnessing his explosion on YouTube, becoming the largest artist on the platform. There has been so many opinions about his style swap, but many forget that we run a business. We earn a living making content. ZHC has worked for his career and perfected his trade. He isn't required to change or stay the same, and I think respecting that is fair. Now, I hope one day to get a second chance to work with him, because due to current circumstances, we wasn't able to collaborate. But hey, there's still time. I'm still young. As for the portrait, as I said, I am no portrait artist. I work mainly in manga and comic styles, but there was a time I was a realism artist before YouTube. So I haven't completely lost the ability, I hope. However, with the piece being so small, I am not going for hyperrealism, so I can relax a little. And by limiting the gradients and lightly using a finger to shade is certainly more casual, but I don't feel it's all that bad. That said, this is actually going okay. It looks like Zach. Now, of course, when doing a ZHC piece, there is one thing I cannot forget to include. He absolutely needs some turquoise, his signature color, so to implement it, I'll be coloring in his hair. A similar process to the rest of this with the same issues regarding the layering, but I think if we can maintain the individual hair strands and limit the amount of smoothing, it'll work out. And so it did. I very rarely get to do a portrait of anyone, so when I get to do them, it's quite nice to see when they actually look like the person I'm supposed to be drawing. It really is not a style I would categorize myself under, and not something I intend to perfect. But this does look nice, and hopefully ZHC does like this, and hopefully all of you like this too. I don't think it's terrible, I don't think many things here are wrong with this, and I think it was a wise decision for me to play it safe, considering my lack of experience and also the scale of this piece. I like it. I seem to be liking a lot of these. Weird. Moving on. Chloe Rose art in a creepy style. I am so nervous about this one. My creepy styles in the past have been, well, creepy. So what is my problem with doing this style? Because obviously, I've done it before. Well, when working with fictional characters, it is okay to push it too far. You can't offend a character that isn't real. Now, I'm sure Chloe is a great sport, but she is human, so I want to be careful how I approach this. So this drawing starts with a light sketch of Chloe herself to figure out some key areas and features, just like all the others. And while I do that, for those who are unaware, Chloe Rose is like the queen of big wall things. She does things on big walls. I was actually shown her work by my wife, who, by the way, Chloe, she's a big fan of yours. But nonetheless, if you are looking for a good mood and positive vibes with some wholesome art, you are probably going to like her content. Though she also does some unboxing things, and that's going to play into this piece. It's time to start adding those details and making slightly creepy adjustments like the weird eye. And I really have no idea what she's doing with that paintbrush. I don't have much in mind style-wise, so I'm coloring to music, which, as you know, means I am zoned out. This allows for freedom and a little bit more creativity without thought. I like doing this. I like just sitting back and listening to some music while I color because I get surprised by my own results at the end, for better or worse. Better. Hey, I like it so far. I mean, I could just leave it as it is, but why settle? I might as well ruin it. Yeah, this is alright. It's creepy. Like, yeah, that's a creeper, right there. But it's subtle. I'm actually happy with this one. I don't think it's insulting at all. It's more of a caricature, though much less based on reality. So, Chloe, I'm not sorry anymore. It's okay. I'm happy. So there we have it, everyone. There are the 6 YouTubers from today's style swap video. What do you think about it? Did you like the video and do you like the drawings? Let me know in a comment down below. This was a really fun project and something I never thought I would do because I was always afraid of drawing people, especially in different styles. But we got through some of my favorite people right here, and I really do like the results of each and every one of these with a wide variety of styles and different looks for each one of them. But now is the time for you to edit or comment underneath your comment, letting me know which one of these styles is your new favorite. I am really interested to find out if any one of these styles has changed your first initial thoughts. I don't know where I was going with that. So there you have it, guys. The video is done. I do hope you enjoyed it. If there is anything you'd like to see me do in the future, please leave those comments down below, any characters or any styles. But for now, it is a beautiful day. I am outside in my garden. I'm going to enjoy the weather with my dog, who's not really interested in... No, he doesn't care about Pikachu. Anyway, my name is ADCArtAttack. I will see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.